What up, though? What up, though? Hey, look, earlier this week, I made a statement stating that there are far too many pages, reporting on rap news and hip hop news and celebrity gossip and all of that. It needs to be more pages reporting on, all the real shit that's going on in our communities, outside of the crime shit, the goofy shit, all the stuff that be getting all the clickbaits and, all the negative energy. It just needs to be more. I know with our page, it's extremely organic. We do a lot of real shit, been doing a lot of real shit. We're in our 11th season. In 11 years, we get sprinkled in here and there and on different pages, every blue moon, when there's real heavy motion, in our community every day. And not just us here in Detroit, man. I travel the country and I really build relationships with a lot of people working on the ground. And it's really the same. It's the same story, you know what I mean? A lot of people get overlooked. Once again, there's people that be working in the community, putting that work in, and they don't get any support or recognition. But as soon as a celebrity step in and do some shit one time, then, everybody want to run to it and praise them when there's a lot of people working in, on the street. And I'm saying all that because I wanted to make a post to just make it clear. Like, I'm not talking about, if you got a rap page and, that's what you do, that's fine. I'm strictly talking about or influencing people who looking to start new pages to, focus on some new shit. You know what I mean? It's a billion pages talking about what a rap nigga doing or what an entertainer doing. Very few pages talking about the real shit going on in our community. So that was strictly for that. I know a couple of rap pages got in their feelings about what I was saying, like I was directing it to them. I really had nothing to do with them. If that's what you're doing, then that's what you're doing. But once again, the real shit in our community need a lot more attention. And also, I would like for us as a people and as a community to stop looking at celebrities, rappers and entertainers. Stop looking at these people like they supposed to be doing so much more, for us in our community. Like, they entertainers, Entertainers, that's what they do. Like, yeah, they might come from the same place that we come from. They might come from the same blocks, the same hoods that we come from, but they're not obligated just because they celebrities or just because, they rappers to, give back on a level that, people in the community and community organizations do. I'm just sick of hearing it. I'm sick of hearing about how everybody should be obligated to do this. Pay more attention to the people that are doing the work. Fuck all that who not doing it. Pay more attention to people that are doing it. Let's say, for instance, if I was a rapper, I wouldn't say that, I do more in the community than somebody who, that's what they do for a living. How could you as a rapper or entertainer outwork somebody who work in the community for a living? I hear a lot of rappers talking about don't nobody do more than us on the block and in the community. That's negative. That's a negative statement. Because there's brothers and sisters out here all across the country that put in mad work with no recognition every single day that you would never know about. You would never know about these people because they're not making the sites, they're not making the blogs, so people would never know about them. But I guarantee there ain't a rapper or entertainer who do more than the people that's working on the ground, and that's facts. I know I speak for ourselves as an organization. Ain't a rapper, an entertainer can say that they do more than we do on the block and in the community. And like I said, they're not supposed to. We do this shit for a living. I do this shit for a living, lifestyle. You feel me? Ain't nobody gonna outwork me, especially if nigga, you in the studio, you got shows, you doing other shit. While you doing that, I'm in the streets, we getting busy. So, I just want us to find a space to where we can work together. I feel like more entertainers should work with the niggas that's on the ground. Don't try to compete with, y'all want to pop out, do y'all own events, that's cool. But the real shit is finding somebody on the ground that's already doing the work, already got a connection with the people, already got a solid plan, and then working with them. Like, that's the real work. That's the real balance. We got to stop all this looking to celebrities to be a hood savior, man. Look to yourself first. What are you doing? You feel me? Like, and then from that, look at the people that's doing this shit for a living. Look at the organizations that's in our community that's doing this work. You know what I mean? And partner up with them, get with them, and put some work in. But you know, let's just keep that going, man. Let's go into this summer, man, working with each other, helping each other out, looking after each other. None of that competition shit, man. Like, it is what it is. Like, I would never say that as a community organizer, if I want to jump in and do a rap track, that I put in more work than a nigga who raps. So I feel like, you know, whether you rap or you an entertainer, you should never, with all due respect, say that you put in more work in the community than niggas who do this shit for a living. So just want to find some common ground, man. You know what I mean? I love all my people that's pushing progress in our community, and, you know, that's doing the best that they can with what they got, and not just money, but time. You feel me? So big shout out to people that are. Big shout out to my dog, Jalen Rose. He got a whole school, man. Like, niggas, super rich ass basketball players and all the rest of this stuff, man. You know, he need more support, more attention that way. You know what I mean? So let's just start to support the real, and you know, let's figure out how we can work together. That's the goal always. So I just want to tap in on that, because I know just making a statement, I don't want people to be all in their feelings about nothing, man. Look, we work, bro. I know we #1 in the country on the ground. And we got the #1 community engagement program on the ground. And then we got paperwork, 11 years worth of paperwork to back up everything that we've been able to do. So if it's ever a situation to where, you know, we got to pull all that stuff out, we will. That's why we do it. That's why we record just about everything that we do, and we document everything that we do, so a nigga can't never say what we ain't doing or what we haven't done. So we going to keep it moving, keep it pushing. You already know what it is, the movement. All power to the people, you dig?